Hey, it's John here from John Still Runs. Today I'm going to go for a bit of a short run, a testing run for my hamstring that I strained about 3 weeks ago, doing a sprint session of the Garmin daily suggested workouts. And during this test run, I'm going to have a little chat about my next video where I'm going to tell you all about Garmin daily suggested workouts and the year I've had. Pretty well sticking to it mostly, except for the last 2 weeks in which not only am I recovering from the hamstring strain, but also a case of laryngitis, as you can notice from my voice. So hopefully in the next couple of days, when I start recording video for the review of the year of Garmin daily suggested workouts, I'll have my voice back. In this particular review, we're going to talk about what is it, what is Garmin daily suggested workouts, how do you access it, and when did I first access it and why, and what do I like about it, and finally, will I continue to use it and why? So I better get ready for this 2K run, my test run, to see how the hemi's going and work out how I'm going to film the upcoming video on a year of Garmin daily suggested workouts. Okay, we're off for our 2K run, 1K of walking as a warm-up first, followed by 2Ks of easy running and a 1K cool down. And we'll see how this hamstring is going. Okay, well, walk's just about over. Time to run 2Ks and see what happens. Will I be able to train tomorrow or the next day and record some video? Let's see. Well, 2Ks of running. Now for a kilometre walk back home. Definitely hamstring strain much better. Could only feel like half of 1 out of 10 discomfort. Certainly a little tight, but that's okay. I think I could probably run this weekend. It's Friday today, Friday afternoon. And Saturday, Sunday, we'll see what we can do gently. In fact, we'll probably do a bit of jeffing. What's jeffing, you might say? Well, you might know already. But an American marathoner and very good coach, Jeff Galloway, in the US, has a particular strategy for running further and quicker, perhaps more efficiently, more economically. So run-walk strategy of varying percentages of, or relatively more walking or less walking, or more running or less walking. Mostly short walks to recover from running, to allow you to run better and more safely. So I'll probably do a little bit of jeffing over the weekend. It reminds me, I have a book that Jeff wrote decades ago that I read in the early 90s. So I might actually go, or late 80s actually, so I might go and see if I can find that book and show it to you. Well, I'm back now from my test run, 1 kilometre walk, warm up, 2 kilometre run at about 6-minute pace, and a 1 kilometre cool down. And I've got to say, I think it was a success. I think I can start a little bit of running over the weekend, perhaps doing some jeffing. Why don't you go to Google and get a better description of jeffing that I provided while I was running? But it might be a good way for me to rehabilitate completely from this hamstring strain, which is only just a little bit tight at the moment. Over the weekend, I'd like to do some video filming for the next video, which will be on a 1-year review of using Garmin daily suggested workouts. I'm looking forward to telling you all about it, the pros and cons, and what I've got out of it, and will I go on with it in the future. So I'll see you then. Cheers.